Thank you. Hi, everybody. I'm Shinji Makura from Yamato Holdings. Last year, Yamato established a new organization. Actually, I set it up. The new organization to accelerate our digital activity. And for that organization, I put $300 million for budget. And I prepared a very fancy room, which is away from headquarters. And also, we prepared a good team, mixture of alien and mutant. Alien means people from the outside, and mutant is from the inside, but very unique, selected people, inside people. So we had a team, we had a budget, and we had room. Then I have to come up with a name. So I put that organization the name called Yamato Digital Innovation Center, YDIC. And one of our early guests was from Cupertino, Apple. And team from Apple, we had a very good, interesting conversation. But the time I introduced my new organization, YDIC, and I called it the YDIC, the face of the Yamato people changed. I didn't know why. Why Dick? Sorry, this is not, I know this is not appropriate word, but this is what happened. Why? I didn't know why they put the pause between Y and Dick. Anyway. So Y Dick actually sounds very cool in Japanese, believe it or not. But it's different in English, so unfortunately. So why I start this as ice breaking, as you notice, it's very, very difficult to become digital or digitalization or digital transformation. I learned it from the day one, from this experience. So having said that, who we are, who is Yamato? We are the #1 logistics company in Japan. Sorry, Japan Post people here, so. This is just a fact. We have $12.5 billion revenue, and we have 200,000 workers, very labor-intensive company. And we are the biggest by market cap in Japan, and we have the dominant market share in last mile delivery. And more than that, we have the strongest brand power in Japan over Google, Toyota, Sony, stronger brand power than those companies have. Also, we have a very unique history of innovation. We are almost 100 years of history. And first, we have 2 innovations so far. The first one was 1929, when the founder started the world's first point-to-point tracking service. And then, 40 years ago, last mile delivery service called Takyubin was invented. And 40 years have passed. And actually, Takyubin, the last mile delivery, home delivery service, has been very, very successful. That is one of the reasons of our success of the Takyubin is that we consistently improved the quality, and also we have been digitalizing the entire process of Takyubin. Actually, our customer inquiry for Takyubin is now answered by our AI engine. So what's the problem? We are actually facing the so-called innovator's dilemma. We became so dominant in the last mile delivery service in Japan. But while we struggling to become #1 or dominant player, the market has changed, the Japanese society has changed, and also the competitors have changed. Now the labor shortage is a very, very imminent issue in Japan. Population of Japan is shrinking and also aging. And as JD people said, that EC is explosive, showing explosive growth in Japan. And the competitors, well, I should say Japan Post as competitors, but more than that, the IT giants, Amazon, and also the startups are also eating up our share. So once we became dominant and successful, that was the beginning of losing ourselves. So that's what we call Takubin. And also, what is difficult for us is that this management triangle, strategy, business system, culture, this is all constructed to optimize Takubin service. This is a very robust system. But the robust system, as soon as this robust system has been created, we face new challenges. That's what we call innovator's dilemma. So, we need to transform ourselves in the age of digital. In the other words, inevitable digital transformation is an immediate issue for us. But how? Several examples. We have, well, I don't have the moving pictures, but this is a project called Roboneko Yamato. Roboneko is a robot plus Neko. Neko means cat, our brand. Roboneko Yamato, autonomous driving delivery service experiment. We did it for the open innovation. We did it with a partner called DNA, the startup in Japan. And we did this experiment outside of Tokyo last year, which showed a quite good response. And we provided the on-demand delivery service as well as the shopping services. Next, just recently announced, this is also the collaboration with the outside partner, eVTOL project with Bell Helicopter. We don't call it drone. This is not drone. This is flying truck. I don't know what it means, why people are laughing. This carries up to 1,000 pounds and at maximum speed 100 miles per hour. So quite a good one. And this goes up straight like Osprey and goes horizontally. So the Bell Helicopter obviously developed the helicopter part, and we developed the container part. But container is not just a container. It's a part of that new transportation system. Together with the autonomous driving truck and this flying truck, we are thinking to create the new transportation system. Of course, details cannot be disclosed now. But this one, the prototype will be launched by next summer, 2019. Next one. This is a kind of SIP project, Strategic Innovation Promotion Program. This is led by Japanese government, Industry 4.0. The basic idea is to develop the technology, basic technology for data platform or smart logistics. Almost all the major Japanese supply chain companies, not just logistics company, but like this supply chain vertical, the major supply chain companies are the part of this program. And we are the program leader, director of this project. Including blockchain, we are trying to come up with the basic technologies which is necessary to visualize production, move of product, and also move of the information itself. So, I just came up with 3 examples. Of course, there are many more trials with startups or the collaboration with outside partners to cope with the digitalization or digital something. But true challenge is Yamato being digitally transformed, and or are we overcoming the innovator's dilemma through various innovative projects? Unfortunately, the answer is no. Why? It's a simple reason. You know, we cannot put the new wine in the old bottle. I don't want to use obsolete, but actually obsolete organization, obsolete business system, obsolete culture are the real cause of problems. And without removing these root causes, digitalization or digital transformation cannot occur. The digitalization cannot reach its maximum potential. So what should we do? Yes, we need to not just to before digital transformation, or at the same time, simultaneously, we need a entire corporate transformation. Unless we transform the company and update our business system, we cannot digitalize or do the digital transformation. So what we started, this time, the new project, Project D. Not YDIC, 4 characters, but just 1 character, D. I learned it. So D stands for Darwin. As many of you know, Charles Darwin, evolution of species. Only those who adapt to change will survive. So this is a total corporate entire transformation project. Also, I'm taking that leadership. So I'm taking the leadership for both the entire transformation project as well as digitalization. So what we started now is to come up with the 200 pages of report, inside report, which describe every aspect of something bad or something old or obsolete aspect of our company system. So that's the kind of a story which many workers don't want to hear. So many people hated me, actually. But that was a kind of zero-based review. That was the starting point. So based on that report, I lined up almost like 200,000 items are lined up to be removed or improved or changed. So our team is now working on to change it one by one. This is a part of that. This is part of that. The part is this is the example of Project D, action item. It's corporate organizational transformation. Currently, we are the function-by-function organization, like many global logistics company is. Like last mile delivery, courier, express, 3PL, contract logistics. That's function-by-function organization. But I want to change that organization entirely to the customer-based organization, retail, corporate, and global. I cannot, of course, say the details yet, but this is a great, big change for 200,000 workers, but totally entire change. But we need to this kind of scale update of the organization itself. This is a part of Project D. So can Yamato succeed? Is Yamato being digitally transformed, or are we overcoming innovators' dilemma through various innovative projects and Project D? Of course, yes. If I can't say yes, I lose my job, so. But actually, seriously, I'm quite confident, because now I know and we know what we should start, how we should start, and what to do. The issue is implementation or execution. So finally, my last comment is that from management perspective, digitalization is not just digital transformation. You have to change entire company to do that digital transformation. Thank you.